Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. All right. So sometimes video games can be tasking and confusing, and as avid gamer, sometimes you resort to sometimes you resort to tutorials and videos on how to beat the game. Just like everyone else, I've been quarantined indoors, keeping to myself, and during this crazy amount of free time, I've been playing one video game in specific, Animal Crossing. I've put almost 24 hours into the game, and today I wanted to help give people who are also playing that game an informative essay on how to get as many resources as possible and as efficiently, especially money. To get the most money as you can efficiently in the game, you must be aware of your wildlife. You need to manage your non-renewable resources, and always remember to don't be scared to spend your money. And just so people who don't know the goal of the game, the goal of this new Animal Crossing game is that's the title, is to renovate your island and to change it to your liking, renovate it, and one of the most efficient ways to do so, transition, is by catching your native wildlife on the island. Fish and bugs come in abundance in the game, and they're easily caught and sold on the market. So my first pointer is to keep track of how many species of bugs and fish there are on your island. Remember to prioritize the species that are worth more money, and then recognize which ones are more rare. And then different species, trick 2 is recognize where the different species spawn, and then remember that different species spawn generate in different areas. So remember which generate where, remember when they generate as well. And then to ensure you get the most out of your island, there are also non-renewable resources such as wood and rocks, which can drop valuable loot. Trees and rocks are equally as important in the mechanics of the game. My first tip for managing trees and rocks is to always knock or shake the rock or tree, because they drop minerals and wood that you can use to renovate your island. And then secondly, to manage both trees and then second, always make sure you do it repeatedly every day to get rare items like money and gold sometimes. And my final and last piece of advice to beating the game is to spend that money, because the more money you spend in the game, the more you're actually rewarded with different varieties of customization tools and island renovations like lawn chairs and stuff like that. And so then once again, you have to properly manage your resources, catch the best fish and bugs, properly break rocks and trees, and then spend that money. And as my goodbye, remember to stay indoors.